does Montana. So everything but age in favor of Montana. But that's the way it is with David most of the time when he fights. Let's see if he establishes the jab, or do we see the left hook immediately, or do we see the right hand? Montana will have to be cautious early with this guy. Or will he attack? And he does attack. David catching punches, and he does a good job of that. He has pretty good head movement. At least he trains for that. Ducks underneath the shots of Montana in the early going here. David hasn't let fly with a left hook or the right hand yet. When he opens up, he'll do it summa cum laude. In other words, with a big, big splash. And sometime he waits. There's that jab. Guy we saw fighting earlier who sparred with him a lot, Gary Gomez, says he thinks that David's showing more quickness than what he saw him in the early part of his training. He's been up here for 4 weeks training here. His first right hand downstairs, and so far Montana just outboxing David in the early going.
Well, it's interesting. Saul Montana fighting a very aggressive fight right in front of David Tua. Now switching to lefty, a very intriguing ploy, and we remember how Chris Bird so easily handled Tua. Maybe this lefty stance is an interesting ploy for Montana.
But you got to think there could be no better preparation than sparring Gary Gomez to get ready for Saul Montana. That's pretty good sparring.
Yeah, you get two Plauder-type fighters, but there's an awful lot of experience in the favor of Montana. His back fighting as a right-handed fighter. He's doing the scoring. There's the left hook. It finally finds a hole. And another left hook.
You can't trade left hooks with Tua. I don't care how many Montana lands. Trading hooks with David Tua is a big mistake.
But again, don't forget, Jimmy Montoya handles Montana, and he knows the best shot is to try to pressure him early and see what happens. You can't lay back and let him just unleash those left hooks.
No, but you don't want to stand in front and trade left hooks. That's a mistake.
Nobody wants to trade left hooks with David Tua.
And Montana's winning this round, make no mistake about it, but you don't square yourself up and crank left hooks against Tua. You'll get whacked.
As Tua with the right hand downstairs, but not thrown viciously. You see David huffing and puffing again. There's altitude here, but he's been here a long time. But that's the way David has always fought throughout his career.
You know what I like about Montana? There it is.
The left hook. The first left hook he threw from Montana, and he may not recover. It came like a bolt out of the blue. It's up to 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. It's all over. David Tua did what he came to do, and he knocked out Saul Montana with the very first left hook he threw. How about that? Well, Ray Wheatley, of the Boxing World, the Boxing Magazine in Australia, who's also a vice president of the IBF, said, I want to rank this guy in the top 10. That's where he belongs. Ray Wheatley might have his work done easily for him tonight.
I repeat, you can't stand and trade left hooks with
you
a left
said
hook.
it, Al, and as soon as he did it, it happened.
And with all due respect to David, and it was a great win, this is a cruiserweight fighter standing in front of him. Now, that's what he's supposed to do, and it was very compelling and very exciting, and he cranked up that hook, and it is true, even heavyweights, when they get hit with the Tua left hook, they're going to go down.
It is very true. You kind of wonder why Saul Montana did stand and be so stationary in front of David Tua. You wonder what it does prove, but again, it was a very, very powerful, dangerous left hook that we know David Tua has.
It was fun here when Montana was trading hooks and landing shots with him, but here, right in front of him, gets whacked with two big left hooks by David Tua. And that when Tua can get that punch in against anybody, I don't care who they are, he will hurt them. His problem is sometimes, and we just saw him go 10 rounds with Robert Hawkins and not do it, sometimes he doesn't get the punch in, he doesn't land a knockout, but this time he did.
The way Saul Montana came out boxing, it seemed as if that style was tailor-made for David Tua.
Absolutely.
Well, it's what David had to do because Montana could have made this very competitive. But, Al, as you pointed out when I was talking about the left hook, you can't trade left hooks, and that was the key difference. He made the mistake. He got in too tight, and he got nailed.
Well, the danger is, David Tua, an exaltant moment for him. The danger is when you're in against a fighter like David Tua, you can hit him with left hooks. And so when you can, you say, I better keep doing this. But it's a bad mistake.
You just need to be a little bit more finesseful with him. You can't be stationary, quick feet, fast hands, not stationary, a lot of movement. Saul Montana didn't show any of that.
Well, David Tua gave the old Keora in the Maori language. The Maori TV had to love it. Let's make it official with our ring announcer, Joe Martinez. Joe.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes 2 minutes, 15 seconds of round number 1. Referee Larry Fulmer reaches the count of 10 for your winner by knockout victory from South Auckland, New Zealand, David Tua.
from Auckland to Christchurch. Georgie Calvin, the boys watching in the bar down there. Wilson Tevenard and the guys enjoying everything. David Tua has done what the New Zealanders love. And we've got highlights of this, and few though they may be, it's great for David Tua.
Well, you know, early on in this fight, look at that was fun. Saul Montana was making this a very interesting first round. He was landing lots of punches against David Tua. And so for us as fans, it made it interesting, but it put him in the position where that happened.
Making it interesting, but when you're fighting David Tua, you do not want to make it interesting.
No, you don't.
The whole point is to not make it interesting. The whole point is to use every inch of that ring with your feet, with your speed, show him angles, make him hunt for you. And Saul Montana didn't do that, and David Tua landed the best left hook I've seen in a while.